Right. Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Don't screw me like that. Hello and welcome to Casual Decisions MMA, and in this video we'll be watching an MMA fight that ended in a close or controversial decision and judging the fight for ourselves to decide who we thought really won. I'm David and this is Liz.
Hi.
Liz is pretty new to MMA, she's watched a handful of fights, so she's going to be judging the fight without any bias towards any fighters or any particular style of fighting, or without having seen many of the fighters' previous fights. Whereas I've been watching MMA for a number of years now, so whereas I might have bias towards certain fighters and styles of fighting, I will also have a little bit more knowledge of the rules and the scoring system. Liz will be judging the fight round by round, just deciding who she thought won each round, and I'll also get an instant reaction of who she thought won the overall fight at the end of the fight, and I'll be judging the fight using the 10-point must system. So also for this video we decided to do a 3-round fight, a non-title fight. We just thought it'd be nice to throw in some more obscure ones instead of always doing huge title fights. So yeah, it'll probably be a little bit of a shorter video and therefore maybe less annoying for people to watch. And the fight we're going to be watching today is Cowboy Cerrone versus Anthony Pettis 2. Now, have you heard of Cowboy Cerrone? Donald Cerrone is his name. Donald Cowboy Cerrone.
I feel like you might have said that before.
Okay. He's a cowboy.
Is he though?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
As much as you could be a cowboy in this day and age, he's a cowboy.
I wasn't sure if he was going to be like from the Arctic or something, that it was like, you know, ironic.
I don't think there's much irony to them.
Maybe too clever.
You already made up your mind about what you think of him. We haven't even gotten into it. Cowboy Cerrone versus Anthony Pettis. Second fight. Now, I realised when I was doing this, I don't think I want to tell Liz who won the first fight like I have with the Max Alex fight.
Okay.
I'm going to keep it a secret. I'll tell you at the end. So now I'm just going to tell Liz a little bit about each fighter, more than I have already. Not to try and give her any bias towards a particular fighter. It's just to give her some context for the fight, that's all. And just so she understands what's at stake and stuff like that.
I've had a moment. Cowboy. He's on the title screen thing. Cowboy.
Oh yeah, Cowboy's also on our intro. Well, it's not meant to be him, it's a cowboy, and it's an homage to Cowboy.
Oh, right, yeah.
Right, so,
Go.
Cowboy Cerrone. He's like a legend. The most wins in the UFC. The most finishes in the UFC. He's a Muay Thai guy. And he's really good at Jiu-Jitsu as well. Very good at head kicks.
You like
I love a head kick. Oh, such little stumpy legs. I'd love to be able to throw a head kick. Knockout.
Children.
Yeah, children. So, alright, that's Cowboy Cerrone. So, Anthony Pettis, former lightweight champ. He was also in the WEC. And he was a champion there as well. He's fought at featherweight. He's fought at lightweight. He also fought at welterweight. I should have actually added this to the intro. Nate Diaz called him the Wheaties box guy because he did some promotion for Wheaties, which are a cereal in America. We could have put a Wheaties box, but maybe that would have been copyright stricken. Who knows?
He's going to get that coin.
He looked mean. Huh?
Looks like he's constipated. Oh, I've forgotten by
the referee you love. What did you say about him?
It's like an Impa.
There we go. You'll notice it's another Corona special, no crowd.
Oh yeah, he's got his name on his back as well.
Yeah, a lot of them do that. I told you, a lot of them do that.
Is it maybe in case they forget?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh my god! I can't stop looking at the referee. The poor man. Oh, good little schmack.
Oh.
Ooh. Oh, he tagged him lovely there, didn't he? Gotta stop reacting in front of you. Just gotta be like stoic, just like.
That'll be a great night for a great video.
Seems like he's got more sting with his hands.
It's that barbed wire he has wrapped around his glove.
No. Oof.
Didn't really do much, did it?
No, but it looked cool.
Which is the main thing.
It's all about looks.
He does have a kick named after him, Anthony Pettis does.
Oh, really?
Showtime kick. It's pretty cool. He had the guy backed up against the fence and he was moving away. So Anthony Pettis ran along the fence and kicked him on the face.
Actually ran.
Yeah, and I got jumped up, ran 2 feet and then kicked him and then
Like
span off it.
style.
It was really cool. I'll show you after this. Oh, hooking his toes in the fence. You're not allowed to do that.
Well, you know, he did that earlier.
You're not supposed to.
I
Well,
was going to say he could practically climb up his toes that length. He's got giant toes.
I didn't notice. You notice such weird fucking things about people's bodies.
I'm a woman.
You're a what?
I'm a woman.
I didn't know that was a woman thing.
I kind of assumed it was, but it could just be a Liz thing.
She said Liz thing, not Les thing.
Liz?
It's your
Is it
accent.
Well, it didn't sound like that to me.
Liz.
Liz. Oh, they're pals. That's nice.
What the hell happened?
Shut myself.
Oh, that was a really good fucking punch.
Smack in the chops.
Smack in the face.
Oh.
Oof! Oh, they're not fucking around now, are they? No hugging going on now.
They're slobber knockers.
That was a kicker for the ages.
I can barely even bump my shin off a flipping chair and it's sore.
Go get some Donald Cerrone. Fans will get it.
Get some Weetabix. What was it? Wheaties? Oh.
Weetabix. Oh!
Oh, go! Fight, fight, fight.
Oh, man! This is fucking wild!
Oh!
Ah, that's nice,
See,
isn't
I
it?
prefer to see them doing that. Oh, that was a...
Puncher? Just put an ER on the end of anything they do. Ducker, puncher, kicker. Right, so that was the fight.
That was the fight.
What do you think?
Cowboy won it.
Okay. Now, do you think it was tough to decide?
Yes.
Okay. Give me... Okay. Did you? What made it tough?
So, it felt like the other boy was maybe landing more, but the other... Donald.
Right, Cowboy.
I was like thinking his name. Took him down more. And
Right, yeah.
And not clinching. Lying on him. What's that again?
Sometimes you're so eloquent, and then other times it's just like... That's a reminder to the people that she really doesn't know what she's talking about a lot of the time. But that's good, that's the whole point. That's
Yeah, because I know that if it can be a close round, it might come to who's lying on who.
Well, I think... Yeah, right. Well, do you want to give me your rounds, and then I'll give you what I thought?
So I went with Cerrone for the first two, but then the other chap, black tight shorts for the last one.
Look how you say black tight shorts.
Twite.
Twite.
Twite, no. Ooh!
Exact same.
First
I
time.
have to say, it was tough. I was very close to giving that first round to Pettis. And I wasn't... Yeah, the takedown kind of was the thing that made me go, it must be Cerrone. But it wasn't like it was a takedown. There weren't massive takedowns, and he didn't do that much. The first round, he did get some ground control, and your man was trying to get up, and he couldn't.
And he was climbing the fence with his toes.
And he was climbing it, and he poked him in the eye.
Mm-hmm.
So what else? So that first round, I was razor sharp, wasn't sure. Second round, I was a little bit more sure that Cerrone won it. And the last round, I think Pettis pretty clearly won it.
Maybe unfairly because he jabbed him in the eyeball.
Maybe unfairly because he jabbed him in the eyeball. But honestly, I think nearly any of those rounds I could have scored it the other way and I wouldn't have been that surprised. That was tough. Which is weird because I remember it being different when I watched it the first time. And that's the one thing I've learned doing this. When I actually sit there and have to make a decision on each round, I'll come away with a much better understanding of what went on than when I watch it when I'm a bit drunk at like 5 in the morning and I'm like, he fucking won that. And I gotta, you know. So that's what we think.
Yeah.
Do you want to see what happened?
Yeah.
Right, let's continue the video.
We go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 29-28 for the winner by unanimous decision, Anthony Showtime Pettis. What the fuck? Thank you for it.
See what he just said?
What the fuck, but I'll take it.
Yeah.
You hit me, I hit him. That's what it's all about.
He hit me, I hit him, that's what it's all about.
A few eye pokes.
Oh, that's the result. What do you reckon?
I should have learned my lesson that it's always the opposite of what I think.
Like, the first time I watched that, I really thought Cowboy won by a lot. That time I thought it was a hell of a lot closer because I was actually sitting down watching it and scoring it. But there you go, that's kind of the nature of it, isn't it? You're not always spot on as you think you are when you actually come back to...
When you're drunk at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. Sometimes you make bad choices. And on that note, thanks for watching. See you next time.